Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Travel Market, and it's your boy Majid LD. If this is your first time, kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on post notification. So today on the first tip on Travel Market, US travel gurus, let's say travel players and airlines, urge the US government to actually put an end to pre-departure COVID-19 tests. So it all comes in line with the recent travel restrictions that have been hit on various countries and people or travelers who have been traveling across the globe. So the airlines and the travel players are asking the government to put an end to those restrictions because they feel like a lot of people are really fully vaccinated. So if you are fully vaccinated, they feel like there's no need for you to have a pre-departure COVID-19 test and all that sort of thing. Alright, so let's move to the next tip of today about travel market, and it's about a lot of European countries are actually easing their travel restrictions since 1st May, and it's kind of good news to all travelers across the world, especially those in Africa here and Europe who always want to travel to Europe during summer just to have a feel of the summer activities and entertainment and all that. And also European country Greece have actually scrapped COVID restriction to zero, back to zero. So you don't need any restrictions when traveling to Greece especially. So in line with this, some of the countries are also trying to exercise that same example by scrubbing all the restrictions down and making sure they also get a lot of travelers to come and visit their country and explore their country. So let's go to the next topic. So when it comes to traveling, one of the main aspects of traveling that was hit heavily is the airlines. So British Airways owner, or let's say CEO, have actually come out to actually praise the kind of results they are getting after starting break after this COVID-19 restrictions were eased from other European countries, and they feel like this first quarter has been of good news for them. By looking at the second quarter and the full year, is actually looking at the interest and the benefits they are going to get, because they feel like people are actually patronizing the flight, and they have even more fully booked flights even for the next 2 or 3 months to come, and it's a very good news for them. And let's go to the next topic. All right guys, so the next travel tip is about the African Travel Week that happened in South Africa, and World Travel Organization, the WTO, actually released top 10 trending travel topics or news about just top 10 trends when it comes to travel or tourism in the world for the first quarter. And these are the top 10 trends for tourism in the world so far. So I'm going to start from number 10. I guess you thought I was going to start from number 1. So number 10 is tech and human connection go hand in hand. So you kind of feel like now technology is advancing. So the connection you have with your fellow human being goes hand in hand with technology that is trending now. Flexation, leisure, workforce of tomorrow. So it's like just flexing your muscles, relaxing, and going for 1 or 2 leisure times is the workforce for tomorrow. Number 8 is slow tourism is coming of age. Slow tourism is coming of age. That means slow tourism is actually becoming a thing of the past. And number 7 is from over tourism to impact tourism. So that's number 7. Then I move to number 6. These are the top 10 trends that has been trending across the globe for the first quarter of 2022. So number 6 is travel bubbles, group travel of a different kind. You know, nowadays you kind of realize a lot of people are traveling across maybe cities, towns, countries in group form just to have that bubble, that flow, that group flow. So it's actually becoming a thing. It's becoming a modern thing. Like everyone don't travel in group and all that. So number 5 is I kind of have a good vibe about this. It says luxury is no longer about money. It's more of leisure. So luxury is no longer about money. It's more about time and wellness. So somebody will feel like, oh, if I have money, I have the luxury of the world, I have all that, But when you have the time for yourself and you feel like you are well, you are strong. And you see, that's one thing about tourism. When you travel to like a serene place, I bet you guys, you feel so relaxed. You feel like your immune system is actually working fast. Like you are strong. like that blend with nature. Naturally, kind of this particular trend is one thing I've experienced this year so far. Then number four is accessibility will be a game changer for tourism, and it's true. Getting access to a lot of tourist sites and all that is actually becoming a game changer because of technology advancement. Like the world is actually moving at a faster pace, and guys, you just have to catch up or you'll be left alone. And number three is diversity, the same but different. Diversity is the same but different. Number two is African cuisine will take its place at the global stage. And it's true. You see, normally when you travel abroad, you kind of have the taste of this cuisine from maybe foreign people. You won't see the African blend in it. But actually now when you travel outside the country, you see African cuisine being blended in, and it's actually a good, like it's a good thing for you to see when you travel abroad and you see like, oh, this particular food, you know this food and you can taste it. And actually it's actually one of the trends you can see this in this modern day. The ultimate number one is greenwashing won't cut it anymore. And it kind of blend with our nature, how we blend with nature, how we handle nature and all that. So it's like that the reserves that a lot of countries are reserving for tourists to come and all that is improving. They are making sure the tourist places are clean, they are green in nature and all that. So let's watch for more travel tips. This is your boy Majid Aldin. This is the end of today's tip. I hope you guys are subscribed and sharing the link of my YouTube videos. If this is your first time watching me, please can you click on the subscribe button and turn on post notification. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Aldin. Thank you very much. See you another time. Bye bye.